Why does the black man serve the white man? Why does everything the black man do benefit the white man? Why does the black man say freedom is doing what I want to do? And why is it that everything he wants to do enriches the European?
Welcome to the desert of the real.
Mr. Holipsism, how you doing?
Peace, brother. How you doing?
I'm all right. How you feeling?
I'm good.
Yeah, you know,
I happened to be here finally when you're doing your show, so I said, well, let me tune in and see what's going on. Most of the time, I'm not even home.
It's cool, brother. It's cool. But how you feel about the Poverty Pimps, man?
Well, you know, my whole YouTube channel, my existence as Mr. Holipsism was based on me going at the Poverty Pimps. Because I learned a long time ago that, you know, for us to talk about the white man, for me, it's like talking about a snake and being surprised when snakes bite. It doesn't surprise me. They are what they are. So I said, well, it can't just be them. What's the reason why it's taking so long for us to mobilize and form something in our community? It has to be people that's working for him in our community. And those people have got to hold leadership positions.
Exactly.
Because there's no way that we can be in this situation for so long without us coming. You would think that somebody would come to the conclusion that maybe we need to get our own shit.
Yeah.
You mean in all the times, since all this time after slavery was over, that thought didn't run across nobody's mind? Mm-hmm. Come on, of course it did. But you have people that's in our community who have a vested interest in us staying in the position that we're in. And they look like us, they talk like us, they got the same lingo, the same jive, but they are definitely working against our interest.
But and here's something else. It ain't just the obvious ones. You know,
right.
The messy Jessies and the slick perm Al Sharptons and the other ones. It's a whole lot of these goddamn entertainers is going ahead and doing their part to go ahead and keep shit like that too.
Mm-hmm.
And I really, they need to be addressed also. It's really sad when I go ahead and LeBron James is about to come out with some with a sitcom in a little while. What kind of coonery shit is he gonna have on now?
Well, I mean, this is it's a script that people are following for success in this country, and they all working off the same page. You get yourself a little reality show, you get yourself a little talk show. You ain't talking about nothing. But you just have a talk show. You go through all of the points that you have to go through to achieve success. And once they realize that you ain't about nothing, and once they know that you ain't really, busting no grapes, you can achieve a lot of financial success in this country. I mean, it just, I believe, everybody talks about money and how you can get money easily. All you got to do is not have no self-esteem, no pride. You can get all the money in the world.
Right.
The problem is a lot of people are held back by that thing called pride. It's like, I don't want to just, be a bitch out here, but hey, those are the ones that's getting paid.
Exactly.
So, my thing is, how much do you want the money? I remember there was an interview, Puff Daddy, P. Diddy, whatever the hell he calling himself.
Yeah.
He was on the radio, and he was just talking, and in the middle of the interview, he said, man, I was willing to do anything to make it. And then he realized what he said and kind of like tried to backpedal.
Right.
But, it's the truth. Anything.
It was out there then. Exposed.
Anything. But I'll be honest with you. If you get rid of any one of these guys, another one's going to come in a place. So themselves is not really the problem.
it's not so much another one's going to come in their place. It's that the opposition here has steep pockets to go ahead and fund them to bring them up. And some of these guys, they groom to go ahead and to come in like that. Think so?
Well, I think that this system grooms these people. That's my concept that I introduced. Like I said, when I came on YouTube, the nigger manufacturing machine. That's my thesis. That
wait a minute. Break that down for me, please. What is the nigger manufacturing machine?
That what we call culture in this country, and I'm just speaking specifically African American culture. And when I say African American, I mean any black person living in America. I don't care where you're from. You here in America, you are under African American culture. And it's a nigger manufacturing machine. It manufactures Negroes exponentially like gremlins.
God damn.
And if anybody ever seen The Matrix, how they describe Neo was an anomaly. An anomaly is not the norm.
Mm-hmm.
You know, he's I guess that's the best word for it, an anomaly, a mutation.
Mm-hmm.
That's what people who are African-centered are. We're anomalies. We are fail-safe mechanisms. The only reason why we exist is because if we didn't exist, the culture would be dead.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the reality of what we're dealing with. We're dealing in a nigger manufacturing machine. So when a nigger manufacturing machine manufactures Negroes, is anybody surprised? You know, I mean, it's not shocking to me. You want to shock me? Have a child like Autumn Ashante submerged from this mess. That's more of a shock to me. Where a little kid can use the word paradigm in a poem and actually know what it means. That's shocking to me. But Negroes doing Negro things, that don't shock me at all, man. And like I said, people can complain about these individuals, but the bottom line is these individuals, they like gremlins. You cut off Lil Wayne's head, another one's going to grow back.
Yeah.
You know, so the thing that we got to address is the system that produces them. And that's why I feel that the best thing for us, and I don't know if Kyle is on the line or if he's listening, but he knows that me and him have been on the same page with this. We need to get our own land, develop our own infrastructure, and develop our own societies and our own systems, and start taking care of ourselves. And fuck these people. They can have America. They want I want a white president. I don't know about y'all. Everybody's so happy they got a black. I want a white president. I want a white man to be responsible when this shit goes down the hole, not one of us.
Yep. You know what I kept saying? Yep. I was saying, and then some people attacked me. I was like, for this last election, I said Mitt Romney should have won, because you niggas still didn't get it. After 4 years of having this black man, you ain't got shit. You see, he don't give a fuck about you. He keep on doing shit for white people, these people, gay people, all these. I'm like, what the fuck? I mean, when is he addressing shit over here? And my cousin came at me. That's another reason why my voice is hoarse. Because this weekend, I had the same fucking discussion with this motherfucker this weekend about, hey, Barack Obama don't give a shit about black folk. Because he walked these goddamn streets here in Chicago, in the same goddamn area where some of these kids were fucking dying in. He was right here in these areas and dodged bullets too. Ain't did a fucking thing over here. So don't go ahead and tell me he got his hands tied with all this other shit when you got executive orders. I don't want to hear that shit. Executive orders actually saved me as being a vet. So fuck what you talking about, man. I don't want to hear that shit. You can stop a lot of this shit. You can put some shit over here. You can change this whole situation. But keeping this shit like this helps keep him fucking looking good to them, because he ain't doing nothing for niggas. And then Right now, they talking about going to fucking spend some more damn money in Syria. I'm like, what the? Hold on, how the fuck? What the fuck? And people go in still defending this bastard. Man, you know, these niggas are lost.
Well, one thing that I can say is that Barack Obama has not been any surprise to me.
Mm-hmm.
I knew what the deal was when he was running before he became president, and I told people during that time, I'm like, the thing is, we have so little victories that if we get anything that even seems like a victory, we hold on to it and we push it up. Like the mere fact that my mom and my people from that generation never got to see a black president, I was getting off on that. You know, it's like, well, I was happy for them. I was happy that they was able to feel good and feel like, you know, some vindication for dealing with this bullshit. But I knew in my heart what the deal was. You know, Barack Obama kind of neutralized us. Like when it came to the nationalist element in our community, he neutralized because we couldn't really speak what we really wanted to say because a lot of our elders and a lot of our people that went through all of that Jim Crow and stuff, they was really, you know, like excited about that. You know, I don't want to hurt my mom. You know, I don't want to hurt my grandma and all of that. So I just, you know, I'm happy for him. But I knew in my heart what the deal was. And I mean, to be honest with you, the people that's really pissed at Barack Obama, you figure black folks would be pissed at him, but they're not. The people that's pissed with him is the white progressives. Those are the ones that's pissed off because they voted him in thinking that he was going to be different than Bush, and then he turns out to be worse than Bush. Mm-hmm. That's the funny part. So they putting his ass to the fire, but black folks are just happy that he's there. You know, it's like most of our people don't know shit about policy.
You know, and all that shit wore off. I was happy to go in and see it, but then after a while, I was like, okay, now what you going to do? Now I'm like, wait a minute. You've been there for a while, brother. Come on now. You disappoint me.
Syria? Are you kidding me? Since when is chemical weapons been some fucking red line in the sand? How come you didn't attack Israel when they used white phosphorus?
Mm-hmm.
That's a chemical weapon. They didn't do shit about that. If they're gonna attack, if that's a red line, they should be attacking themselves because the CIA. Do you see when they did the CIA dump of all these documents and all this shit that we finding out right now?
Oh yeah, the one I keep mentioning is that chemical weapons thing and how they go ahead. They was buddy with Iraq. After they took down Iran, then they're gonna go ahead and be with Iraq to go ahead and send chemical weapons into Iran and use Iran to send weapons into Iraq. I'm like, what?
Not only did they give him chemical weapons, they gave him the coordinates where to drop them.
Right.
And now all of a sudden, we can't deal with we can't allow chemical weapons to be used. And then this is something that nobody's even talking about. So America is fighting for Al Qaeda now.
Hey, am I on, Rob? Am I in?
Yeah, brother, you been on.
Hey, what's up, brother? Hold up. What's up, Rob?
Hey, what's up, man?
Yeah, I'm trying not to laugh. Hold on, you have me cracking it up, man. It's like, God dang. You know, it's like, hold up. You're so in your image making. You're so good at what you're doing. You know, your sarcasm and your scenarios and stuff like that. It's just like amazing. You crack me up all the freaking time. And how you make your point.